Hi, fourth grade. Let me find my marker here. Hope you're watching this video because there are a few new things on our spiral that we haven't talked about in class. But if you watch the video, it should make it really easy. So I'm going to get I'm moving mine so I can see the questions. We are going to do Tuesday's questions. And then you get to pick the other day you're going to do. But I would probably pick the one I do in the Google Meet because I'll go over all the answers with you on it. So it would make sense. You should easily make it 100. All right, so we're going to do Tuesday. Compare the numbers using greater than, less than, or equal to. So I am once again working from home, so I'm going to have to use my whiteboard. So I have 73,450 compared to 73,532. All right, so to look in the 10,000s place, they both have a 7. Same thing, 3 in the thousands. If I go to the hundreds, I'm doing this backwards, so if I get this mixed up, I'll correct myself. I have a 4 and a 5. So I know 400 is less than 500, so I would say the symbol would be less than. Okay, I don't have an eraser, so I'm going to have to use my sleeve. Next number is 3,492,087 compared to 3,493,870. All right, so they both have a 3 in the millions. They both have a 4 in the 100,000s. They both have a 9 in the 10,000s. When you get to the thousands, we have a 2 and a 3. So 2,000 is going to be less than 3,000. So I'm going to say the symbol is less than. So 2 less than symbols. All right, next, write this number in expanded form. 437,821. So expanded means we're stretching. I've had some people mixing up the two, but remember expanded means that we are, I saw the reflection here. Expanded means we are adding up all those values. So I know the 4 is in the 100,000s place, so that would be 400,000 plus the 3 is in the 10,000s, so that'd be plus 30,000. The 7 is in the thousands, so 7,000. Out of space. The 8 is in the hundreds, so the next one would be 800. I'm going to cover Lucky up for a second. 2 is in the tens place, so that'd be plus 20. And then the 1 is in the ones place, so plus 1. So that would be your second question in expanded form. Hey, Lucky, I want to say hi to my fourth graders. Speaking of Lucky, since you're watching my video, you get to learn the secret word. And if you message a secret word to me or comment it to me, you get 3 dojo points, not 5. The secret word, since my special guest in my video is this cute, handsome boy back here. Hey, Lucky Butt. Lucky. Hey, hi. Lucky is the secret word. You're the secret word. Yeah. So he's the secret word. If you message the word Lucky to me, you will get 3 positive dojos. And he is so excited for you. Okay. Find the difference. Now he's going to take a nap. Too much excitement. All right. So we're going to subtract 18,354 minus 4,672. I want you to notice how I lined it up in the right place values. So make sure that the 4 is in that thousands place or you're going to get a wrong answer. All right, so I'm going to try my best I can for you to see this. Got a dog in my lap. All right, so the ones place, we have 4 minus 2. For a difference of 2. Cannot do 5 minus 7, so I'm going to go to the hundreds, take 1 away, making it a 2, and give 10 to the tens. 15 minus 7 equals 8. Beautiful 8, isn't it? 2 minus 6 I cannot do, so I'm going to go to the 8. Take 1 away, make it a 7, and then give 10 to the 12. To the 2, make it 12. 12 minus 6 is a difference of 6. 7 minus 4 is a difference of 3, and 1 minus nothing is a difference of 1. So our answer would be 13,682. Scrolling down. Take a drink of my Coke here. All right, find the product. 4,387 times 9. Now, I go pretty fast in these videos because it's just me. I feel like it's just me talking to myself. I know you're watching it, but it feels like it's me talking to myself. So, I highly, highly, highly recommend, and when I highly recommend something, it's probably smart to do it. After we go over one, pause the video, go back to your document and type in the answer, and you have it done. Why not do that? When I do the Google Meet with you on Monday, which it's probably Monday for you right now, it is Friday for me at the moment. But while we're doing the Google Meet, go to your document, type in the answer, boom, done. Everyone should make 100. Everyone should make 100. All right, so looking at the ones place, I have 9 times 7 for a product of 63. My 3 will go in the ones, and I'm going to add the 6 above the tens. 8 times 9 is a product of 72. 72 plus 6 equals 78. And guys, if I ever make a mistake in these videos, I'm a human, so if I make mistakes, message me and let me know that I got an answer wrong. It happens occasionally. I know. All right, so anyway, 72 plus 6 is a sum of 78. So the 8 will go in the tens, the 7 will go above the hundreds. 3 times 9 is a product of 27 plus 7 equals 34. So 4 will go in the hundreds, 3 will go above the thousands. 9 times 4 is a product of 36. 36 plus 3 would be a product of 39. So my product is 39,483. Excuse me. All right. Again, if there's a mistake, just let me know. I'm not perfect. I'll make mistakes just like anybody else. Lucky said, she does. You hear him growl to Stan? Find the quotient. We have 6 that we're dividing into 7,392. So, this week was supposed to be long division, more independently. I don't see that going super well virtually because it is a lot of steps and you do need a lot of guidance for that. Now, if you're normally a virtual student, you may have to, I'll probably have to tag a few more other websites to help you out since I won't be able to be there beside you to help you. But we are moving long division until the majority of students can come back in class because it is a very difficult concept, or it can be for some people a very difficult concept. So geometry this week I think would be a better suited for our situation. All right, so we're still going to do some division though because we don't want to lose what we've already learned. So remember the steps for division. We have our division family: dad, mom, sister, brother, pet kangaroo. All right, so D, it's really hard to do this without the whiteboard in my room. D tells me to divide. So I'm going to divide the 6 into 7. So what I'm thinking is, if I have 7 cookies, 6 kids, how many cookies will each kid get? So I would say they would each get 1. So I've divided, and we share equally. If you went to my Google Meet, you learned that we share equally when we're dividing. Excuse me. All right, so multiply. 6 times 1 will give you a product of 6. We're going to put the 6 below the 7. S tells me to subtract. 7 minus 6 is a difference of 1. B tells me to bring down, so I'm going to bring down the 3. So now, since I brought down, I'm going to throw my marker. Oh, I already did. I'm going to keep going, meaning I'm starting all over again. Like, can you move, sir? Can you? Oh, he just moved his head. So I have to decide how many times will 6 divide into 13, because I'm starting all the way back to the beginning. So I have to think what times 6 gets me close to 13 without going over. I know that 6 times 2 would get me the closest. So when I multiply 6 times 2, I get a product of 12. So I do 13. Now I'm going to do, so I've multiplied 6 times 2 and I got 12. I'm going to subtract 13 minus 12 for a difference of 1. And then I'm going to I may have to do this way, guys, so you can see it better. B tells me to bring down. So now I'm going to bring down the 9. Since I brought down, I got to keep going back to the top. So now I have to decide how many times will 6, our divisor, divide into our dividend 19. So I have to think what times 6 is close to 19. I know that 6 times 3 is close to 19, so 6 will divide into 19 3 times. So I've divided. Now I'm going to M multiply. 6 times 3 gets me a product of 18. So I've multiplied. Now I'm going to S subtract 19 minus 18 to get a difference of 1. Now I'm going to B bring down my 12. My 2. Again, I'm doing this upside down, so it's not going to be pretty, people. All right, so since I brought down, I'm going to keep going, go back to the top. So I have to decide how many times will 12 divide into 6. I know that 6 times 2 equals 12. Oops. Okay, so 6 will divide into 12 2 times. 6 times 2 equals 12. 12 minus 12 equals 0. Nothing to bring down. So my answer should be 1,232. No remainder this time. Excuse me. All right. We have a word problem. Remember, we never, ever, ever, ever skip our word problems. Okay. Sorry, I just got a message from someone. We don't skip our word problems because it's applying the math, and math is all about application. When you're an adult, you just don't walk around multiplying 2-digit numbers. There's a reason you're going to multiply 2-digit numbers. So we got to make sure we can apply it. So we never, ever, ever skip the word problems. All right. A construction company purchased 87 boxes of nails. Each box cost $87. So 87 for this one, 87 for this one, 87 for this one. How much do the nails cost the construction company? So we are not adding. It's 87 each box. Each is our key word. And a lot of you have told me each means multiply. It can also mean divide, but in this case it's not, because each box is 87. 87 for this one, and there's 87 of those. So it's really 87 times 87. Oh, I'm going to have to do this upside down again. Sorry, Lucky. Sorry. All right, so, guys, Miss Murphy loves her puppy dog, so I apologize. He's a distraction, but he's a good distraction. So, I know I'm not using that bottom 8 yet, so I'm going to bubble the 8. And I'm just doing 87 times 7 to start off with. This 8, I'm ignoring. I'm not even going to use it. 7 times 7 is a product of 49. So the 9 will go in the ones place, and the 4 will go above the tens. 8 times 7 is a product of 56, plus 4 would be 60. Let me get that backwards. Yep, that's right. So we should have, our first product is 609. So I'm done with this 8, and I'm done with this 4. Now I need to multiply. I'm done with the 7. Do not try this upside down. I'm done with the 7. I still need the 8. So Again, don't try this upside down. It's not going well for me. So I need to put my placeholder. I put my smiley face so I don't forget. And now I'm doing 87 times 8. Yes. All right, so I'm going to work out 87 times 8 to the side because I'm already missing the question or making silly mistakes. 7 times 8 is a product of 56. The 6 goes in the ones. The 5 goes in the tens. 8 times 8 equals 64, plus 5 equals 69. So I'm going to move 696 under the other product, making sure it's lined up in the ones, tens, and hundreds. I know, buddy, I know. All right, and now I need to add them together. 9 plus 0 is a sum of 9. 0 plus 6 is a sum of 6. Well, move then. 6 plus 9 is a sum of 15. So the 5 goes in the hundreds and the 1 goes in the thousandths. 1 plus 6 is a sum of 7. So there should be 7,569. It's asking how much, so that would be dollars. So I need the dollar sign in the front. This dog's driving me crazy, y'all. Okay. All right, next one. List the first 5 multiples. Now, we have not learned multiples yet and factors. That's what we're doing when we come back or when we finish our long division. So it's not far away, hopefully. But a multiple, what you're doing in multiples is you're basically skip counting. Multiples are the answers to multiplication problems. It's like skip counting by the products. So if I was doing the first 5 multiples of 2, I would say 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And those would be my first 5. I was trying to think, I think I had something else to say, but I lost it. All right, so first 4 multiples of 4. Oh, multiples. It begins with an M, so it means many of them. There's a lot of them. There's not really stopping unless someone tells you how many. I would never tell you list all the multiples for a number because you would be listing numbers forever. You would never stop. Skip counting can go on forever if you're not given a time when you need to stop. All right, so list the first 5 multiples of 4. So, basically you're just doing what's 4 times 1, what's 4 times 2, what's 4 times 3. So I know the first one would be 4, because 4 times 1 equals 4. 4 times 2 equals 8. 4 times 3 equals 12. 4 times 4 equals 16. And I need to have 5 of them. And so 4 times 5 equals 20. All right. Lucky, please move. All right. This is so difficult. All right. First 5 multiples of 7. So 7 times 1 equals 7. 7 times 2, 14. 7 times 3, 21. 7 times 4, 28. And 7 times 5, 35. There you go. First 5 multiples of 9. First one would be 9. 9 times 1 equals 9. 9 times 2 equals 18. 9 times 3 equals 27. 9 times 4 equals 36. And 9 times 5 equals 45. Last one, the 12s. We don't really do 12s to our multiplication test except for the 3-minute quizzes. But now that we're doing our 100-question quiz, I took the 12s out because I think you have enough to do. All right, so 12 times 1 equals 12. 12 times 2 equals 24. 12 times 3 equals 36. 12 times 4 equals 48. And 12 times 5 equals 60. So those are the multiples you need to have for, I don't know what question that is, the second to last question in the Tuesday column. Okay, so the last question is asking about the multiplication facts for the product 32. So it's really asking you to list all of your factors for 32. We haven't done factors yet, but that is, once again, next on the list. We have a lot of things we haven't got to that hopefully we will. So you can be prepared for 5th grade. So the first one they said was 1 times 32. We are going to check, even though it's not one that's in our list, we're going to see if 2 is a factor. I know that it is because all products of 2 have an even number in the ones place, and 32 has a 2 in the ones place. So I had to figure out what times 2 equals 32. This is why we do division first in factors. Now 2 will go into 3 one time. 2 times 1 equals 2. 3 minus 2 equals 1. Bring down your 2. 2 goes into 12 6 times. So it would be 2 times 16. I did that fast, but since we haven't done factors, you can just go along with me. 3, well, I know 3 times 10 equals 30. 3 times 11 equals 33, so that can't be it. 4 times 8 equals 32. Yeah, for your factors, you have to know multiplication. Like that's what, I mean, you really just have to know them. 5, nothing times 5 equals 32. 6, no. 7, no. And we already said something times 8. So we've listed all of our factors for 32. So once again, the secret word for your 3 dojo points for your spiral is the word lucky. My best boy. Sorry, when he's around, I just turn into a puddle. He's my sweetheart. So, you need to rewatch the video to get your answers. You can, but don't miss any questions on Tuesday. We did them together. It's not cheating. You're getting help. It's okay. All right, so guys, I miss you tremendously. That's probably why I'm acting so silly. I just miss you guys so much, and I can't wait to see your sweet faces again. All right, bye.